Got him.
Go to there. And I will miss. And I'm done.
Veteran 1 and Veteran 3 both take off running. You guys are able to cut probably one or both of them down. It won't matter either way. I'll give you the experience points for both of them. They both flee towards Stojanau Gate, leaving you guys alone here on the street.
Did they disengage?
Oh, you guys probably cut them down, I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Vine Blight? Still up?
You guys can just keep backing up. You know how slow it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as you keep backing up, you can take them.
And she was getting ready to lead us to somewhere too.
Yes.
So.
Let's take a quick 10. Is everyone back?
I don't think.
If you're not back,
Chris
tell me.
Yet. Tom, I did a wholeness of body, and then Roland cast a cure mod on me.
Okay.
I am back.
I typed in all the establishments that Madame Fiona tells you are still active, and I put red arrows pointing to each of them. She doesn't have any preference for where to go to try and find information to get into the sewers, so it's kind of up to you guys which one you want to head to.
So she does not know how to get into the sewers?
She does not, but she thinks the people at one of these establishments might. She tells you there's a small group of business owners that have been laying low and maintaining the appearance of compliance with the dragon's wishes. And they have been working together, hiding folks, running from the Tears of Virulence, passing along information to one another, etc. And these are those people.
So we can get help from the Phlan Better Business Bureau.
Yep.
I'm only seeing 5 arrows, but I thought one of them was Madam's house.
No, that one up to the north is pointing to the Podol Plaza.
Oh,
which is Area D.
Okay.
I say we go to the closest first.
Yeah, the Podol Plaza.
That won't be open during the night. It's a bazaar. It's like so you could go to the Cracked
next
Crown.
One south.
That'd be G probably, which is the Cracked Crown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You sneak across the plaza streets in the dead of night.
While we're doing that, I'm gonna drink my 2 potions of healing that I purchased.
Okay.
And I didn't actually put them on my character sheet, so I'm just gonna roll the d4s. And...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one too.
Just make sure you note the gold expenditure in your adventure record.
I will.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. The Cracked Crown. The proprietor of the Cracked Crown is a female gnome tinker named Eliwick Dongalin. She gives Madame Fiona a big hug when you guys walk in. Madame Fiona introduces you all. She says, "These young men are here to rescue me." And Eliwick smiles and nods and says, "Good. Do you know how to get out of this town?"
No, we were hoping maybe you do.
Well, I know some secret tunnels underneath the town that go into the sewers and such, but the few people that have gone down there have not returned. So I'm afraid I can't give you a foolproof way down.
What about a way into the library?
Oh, yeah. I should be able to, you should be able to get in there through these tunnels. She takes you to the back floor of a utility closet that is marked for staff only, and there's a trapdoor hidden beneath a rug and piles of cleaning implements there. She lifts that up, and there's a small little room below, and there's tunnels heading off of the room, kind of like luge tunnels, except they're enclosed completely. And there's these little flat devices with wheels on them that you can lie on and pull yourself along the tunnels.
It's like in the Great Escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yep.
So those tunnels, and she gives you kind of some directions on how to get towards the library, which is very close to here, so it won't be too long to get there.
Okay.
And what about Jessup?
Jessail?
Yeah.
Jessail the Blackfist? Well, she is, as far as anyone knows, in Stojanau Gate, being held prisoner. Vorgan was so proud of his accomplishment of capturing her that he spent the entire day making announcements and explaining the ruse to everyone in the city. He was extremely... There's like a whole series of double crosses that got her. She was the former captain of the Blackfist, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I guess her people all turned against her. And anyway, she's being held in the Stojanau Tower, which is letter B on the map. Stojanau Gate. No one has seen her, though, in a long time. A couple people have tried to go there, and they did not come back.
Is the dragon up there also?
The dragon's in the castle. Which
Are
is
they
letter
not
A.
one in... Oh, okay.
Letter
okay.
A on the map.
Thank Jesus. Well, let's head to the library, I guess.
Okay. You guys get down into the tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
On top of your rolling sleds, you're able to talk to your dog to lay down flat on one of them, Blue.
There you go. He's a good boy.
So it's pretty easy to move along. Their earthen floors are packed smooth, stone with a stone-like consistency. The close confines, though, do force you guys to travel single file. There's occasional wider junctions, but they never get very tall. Anyone who is medium size will be prone in these tunnels. After a very short distance, you arrive at a series of unexplored tunnels leading in the direction of the library. It's obvious that no one's been there in a long time. They're all filled with cobwebs. So you start heading down those tunnels, and you'll come to a room. Get the map out here. Share.
Is Charles Bronson in the room?
Is he?
Yeah. I assume he's the one who dug the tunnels.
Oh. Okay, so there's Allman, Enrico, Gimbal, Suda. And just leave a blank space for your dog. Actually, we'll say Blue, you and your dog can share one.
Alright.
Make it easier. You won't be able to ride him very effectively here. And so you probably do want a separate dog mini at some point.
Not sure.
Alright, so you guys are coming around the tunnels. Put yourself in any order you want to be in with your lead guy, where I have Allman.
Almond, you sure you want to be in front of me in this cramped tunnel?
Yeah, and I'll have my pants down.
I think Chris might get inspiration for that.
You know,
I'm definitely going to get something.
So all we had to do was moon our friends to get inspiration?
Well, some people call it inspiration. Some people call it syphilis.
All right. When you come around the corner, Allman, you see creatures moving in this intersection up ahead. You see there's a hole in the ceiling. There's a whole pile of refuse underneath that hole. And the creatures you see are carrion crawlers crawling around in there.
So in SEAL Team 6 code, I do little wormy things with my arm and little legs, and we try to get the jump on them.
Everyone roll initiative. All right. It's going to be difficult with you guys in the order you're in. So basically, if your turn comes up and there's nothing you can do because you're waiting for someone ahead of you, you can just say you're going to ready to move the same time they move, so you can all move out at the same time if you want.
Yeah, can we reorder our initiative in the way we're stacked up? Because we could all say that we do that. Might be a little cumbersome, but
yeah,
that would make the most sense.
Let's do that. So Allman, you got a 50. Okay. One Rico.
It's
You got a
reflexes, Holman.
45. Masuda, you got it 40. And Gimbal. Then Gimbal, you're going to be a 5. Roll one. I just looked at basically where you guys were relative to the monsters, putting half of you in front of the ones of you that beat their initiative in front of them, basically. If you're in the front of the order of cards. So those of you in the back rolled initiative do get messed up by this, but that's okay.
That's right.
And blue. Okay. Should be good. Almond, you go first. So you got these carts that you're rolling on. You are prone, so you probably want to stay on the carts all the way into the room. The carts
Are we
you'll
prone
move.
if we're small?
No, you're not prone if you're small. The carts you'll move at a speed of 30.
So I can go to there and then spring up.
No, because the ceiling's only 3 feet, so you'd still be prone in there.
Oh, okay.
And stop right there, because when you get right there, you see oozing down the wall from another tunnel coming into this room, another creature. A pudding of black ooze coming your way.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's I fought one of those before. That's bad news. He does damage to us.
So you've
Our
moved,
melee, yeah.
you moved 20 feet so far. You've got 10 more feet to move.
Well, I guess I'll take a little damage, try to stun him.
Okay, stop right there. Don't do anything attack-wise yet. I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll see. Almond should be prone. And that prone looks like it'll last forever. Okay, good. Go ahead, Almond.
So everything you attack at disadvantage,
Yep.
but do they too, since they're
Nope.
prone?
Nope.
Calling bullshit.
Yep. Did you want to play hard or easy? Did you want easy game? Is that what you want?
No, I want disadvantage and prone.
Yeah.
The okay, here we go. Yeah, there's your disadvantage.
See? You were whining for nothing.
Okay, did I take damage?
You do. Let's see here. Creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes... So you hit it twice or once?
Just once.
Once so far? Okay, you took 6 acid damage.
I think I got 5 more feet of movement.
Yep, you do. All done?
Actually, go there.
All done? Okay, Juanrico, you got 30 feet of movement. Oh, and I'll put the prone condition on you.
Oh god, that means they get attacked. Oh good.
No, I'm attacking at disadvantage or no?
You should be at disadvantage by attacking, yeah.
So the pudding's
no.
stunned, so it cancels.
So,
Yeah.
okay. I wonder what kind of AC pudding has.
Low.
There we go. All right, and hold on. Is it show? So the pudding is still. Doggone it. Oh, do it again. Does a 12 hit it?
Yes.
Oh wow. He's got a
Oh,
lot of hit
hold
points.
up.
Okay.
You actually only got a 9, because we didn't get the bless removed here. Let me remove those. But a 9 also hits.
Wow.
Oh, did an hour go by, Tom?
Bless
Or
is
is
not an hour.
Ah,
Yeah.
good.
His The one I had is. It's called awesome. It's called Super Awesome Bless. It's from the new Pope. Okay, and that's all I can do, and that's all the movement I got.
Okay, after you is Masuda.
Okay. I'm gonna move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then I can bless 5 people as a 3rd level spell.
Oh my, that'll help.
Nice, nicely done.
Good job, Masuda.
This is how you play very strong.
Okay, and then I'm gonna, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 6. And that's as far as I can get.
Okay, Carrion Crawler 1 goes. He...
Oh, but Fukuro can go help out Almond.
Okay. Against which one?
Ready action to help, I guess.
Oh, ready. Okay.
I want to limit your actions, Almond. Just call your shots.
Carrion Crawler 1 comes forward. I think he's got to reach 10 feet. He does with his tentacles. Attacks Almond. And misses Almond.
You've got advantage on me.
Oh, Almond, you have inspiration. You want to use it now not to get advantage?
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
save it, but thank you.
You have inspiration. Thanks for reminding me. And hit.
You have inspiration on Kirk.
Nice. Nice one. Okay. Tentacle attack hit does 5 poison to you, Almond. And you make a saving throw versus Constitution save. Go ahead and you roll it. I like to let you guys roll, especially when you have that. 14 makes it. You are not poisoned
Good.
or paralyzed.
Oh, good.
Bless you.
And his multi-attack, the Carrion Crawler makes 2 attacks, 1 with its tentacles, 1 with its bite. Okay. And it's got to keep moving forward for its bite, though. So it moves forward, crawling over the refuse, attacks Almond, and misses. Carrion Crawler 2 does the same. Attacks with tentacles, hit. Another con save, Almond. Nice.
Atta kid. Nice.
Bites you and misses you. And then Gimbal, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to dash, which can put me right to there.
I got this picture of Gimbal like coming up, going upside down on the tunnel past Masuda.
And then coming out of that hole like a turd.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, and I have advantage because I'm small. The first time since I created this character that's working for me.
Yes, Gimbal, we all envy you your nimbleness.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I'm going to shoot him with my short bow because I do not want to get acid damage.
Nice.
Pudding's got a lot of hit points. We've been
Yeah.
pounding it, and it's... Oh, finally went to heavy.
Yeah.
And then I had 1 movement left, so I'm going to go right back down.
I don't think that 8 damage went to him, though. Looking at it.
Yeah, it
And-
sure doesn't look like it.
So I'll add 8 more to him.
Don't clog up the
Drop
hole.
it.
Okay. After Gimbal, Roland.
Alright, well, I think movement 6 only gets me to there, and I probably cannot see the pudding, right?
The pudding from there, you cannot. No.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
put myself in harm's way
So,
to unplug the hole.
oops. Sorry.
Because I am that type of guy.
I don't know what I did there.
Oh, you did damage to Almond? Nice.
I
Thanks. You know what?
You
I
can
give
have
you
it- Yeah,
you know
can
what?
have
I
it-
give you inspiration. You can have
I
2
didn't
from
mean
me.
to. I didn't mean to.
but
I clicked
it
on something and I
It
don't know
didn't
what I
give me
did.
damage, though. I
Huh.
I had 14 wounds.
Oh, maybe
anyway.
Thought that counts.
All right, so I think what I did is I just accidentally copied something because I was.
That could be.
That's good. I'm glad I didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, there's a
So
5 element up above.
yay.
Is that a Sacred Flame on one of the carrion crawlers?
Yeah,
Your left or right? Oh, you got him.
I put
You
it
got
on.
him. Okay. After your turn, it is the Black Pudding's turn. He's stunned, right? Yep.
Yep.
After the Black Pudding's turn is Blue's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up. I'm not riding the dog, right?
No, you're not.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians,
Ooh, nice spell.
and I'm going to request that this square right by the before the opening to the room, that you can leave that spot open for me.
And one thing before you do that, I think you're going to want to move one square closer. Because Spirit Guardians, you designate any creature you see to be unaffected, so you want to be able to see everyone in your party.
Okay, very good. Okay.
So yeah, you got everyone in your party unaffected by it. Everything's difficult terrain out from you. What you do is you hold down your control key and then hold down both mouse keys and drag out a 15-foot diameter circle like this. And then when you hover over the center of it, there'll be a dot, and you can drag it onto the center of your guy.
Is that Spirit Guardians? Is that the spell you have with Almond?
Yep.
Or
that's
not
what
with Almond, but with
Hazbek.
yeah.
Yeah, I cast that all the time.
The thing wrecks. It is awesome.
And it can be a little bit wider too. Out to there. There you go.
Although I think you have it centered on me.
Say again?
So center.
I think you have it centered on Roland, not him.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be on blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right.
Can't move it.
I'll move it. There you go.
Right on. Thank you. Is there a way to lock it on so that it goes with me?
No, I haven't found a way yet.
All right.
They don't have auras as far as I can tell, like other systems do. You can do it at full 15 feet, so it gets all the way to there.
Oh, okay. Very good.
All right, next go after blue is Almond.
Okay, I've got advantage on the carrion crawler, which would offset
the help.
because I'm gonna let you guys finish the pudding off, so I don't take damage. Okay, carrion crawler 1, and it'll do me prone, so I click advantage to offset it. Correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. That worked.
I'm gonna let's do that.
Got him.
Attack that carrion. Oh,
That's right. You'd have disadvantage.
okay, but it missed.
Yeah.
Okay, third.
Stun them both. All right.
Okay, so I use 2 key and I'm done.
All right. Now the black pudding is no longer stunned, and it's your turn, Rico.
So I have disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll count that out automatically.
Oh, all right.
If the stun came off.
He's got low AC though, Chris.
So it didn't. So roll another d20, Chris. Okay, you hit him.
Can I hit him with the crit?
All right.
Oh,
Stop there.
So
yeah.
take 3.
So take 3 off. So 17 tombs or 3 less tomb. Okay.
Here,
got
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna click the disadvantage thing, and that should do it. No, sorry, I hit the disadvantage button.
You hit.
And that's not doing anything, but
I think it must still be stunned. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
stunned.
the stun,
Almond.
stun effect is
So
still on.
Almond, your stuns aren't working quite right. They don't come off in one round.
Oh, then they're
Let me
working
take a look.
exactly right.
There, I took the stun off him.
So he's down, dying.
Yeah, yep, I dropped him.
Okay, and do
I fixed it.
Cool.
So prone, do I like move at half speed or something like that?
Yeah, your movement is basically you can crawl. So
All right, I'm gonna
There's-
crawl to there to make some more room, I
okay.
guess. So I feel like I'm doing something.
After you is Masuda.
Alright, it's looking a little dark in there. Let's light it up.
Fairy fire.
So
And they're both
racist.
stunned, so they should both auto fail a dex
Ooh,
save.
nice.
So go ahead and drag
Oh,
your
I
condition.
didn't put the effect on.
Yeah, drag your condition onto both of them. There you go. Okay, good.
And I'm gonna make room.
So if you're on your cart, you're still moving at a speed of 30. Yeah, until you get in there. Good.
And Squirtle's gonna stand Almond. He likes being on the front line.
Okay. Next to go is Carrion Crawler 1 is stunned. Carrion Crawler 2 is stunned. Gimbal.
All right. Since they're stunned, I'm going to go ahead and drop my short bow and draw my rapier. And they're both wounded. Is there one that would be preferable to target?
One's taking more damage.
One it is. And I have advantage because I am not prone.
And it's stunned.
I clicked advantage, and for some reason it did not give me advantage.
Well, you don't have anything targeted.
I do have him targeted.
I wonder.
Really?
You shouldn't click advantage. Just roll. It's because it'll give you it could have offset it or something.
Didn't give you your bless bonus either.
Yeah, it sure didn't.
That's weird.
Anyway, you rolled an 8, roll another d20. Just manually.
Gosh, shit, there it did it.
Okay, so one
weird.
first attack was a hit.
Okay, damage. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Alrighty.
And I am going to move, and it does not provoke because they're stunned.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, which means that I'm going to use my bonus action to give Almond combat inspiration.
Hold on,
Roll it.
did it not give you? So you got sneak attack bonus, but it didn't give you regular damage, did it?
It did.
Oh, that's the 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Roland, your turn.
Alright, I'll roll up on the cart. And let's see. I should have.
And Almond, here's what that does. The Bard Inspired, just so you know.
And
I
because
should
of
have had-
combat inspiration. Oh, you have the combat inspiration in there too.
Oh, I forgot Fairy Fire was also concentration. Looks like the bless is gone on everyone.
Oops.
Oh,
I think advantage is
Okay.
preferable. No.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
alright.
a more manageable fight now. Regardless, I feel like we're in good shape.
Okay, it gave me disadvantage when I should have had advantage, and it gave me the D4, and I guess bless is gone. So, what should I do? Should I just re-roll?
So one of your dice was a 3. Reroll the other die. I'm sorry.
Well,
this is
but I
Roland,
only
right?
get roll one die. Yeah.
So
I
Roland,
only-
you're prone, right?
Yeah, I'm prone,
And it is stunned.
and it is stunned.
So you should have just a straight roll. So one of your dice was a 3. Just going to roll a d20 to the screen. We'll use whatever you roll.
Alright.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this, and then I'm gonna have to take a little quick break.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. Alright, I'll be right back.
All right. Blue, your turn.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
And I will attack with my lance. I'm gonna attack number 1.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a big hit.
10 piercing.
He didn't have it targeted.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Man.
Take
always forget.
roll a d20 to the screen real quick, because you might crit him. Okay, now the crit. So you did do 10 damage to him, though. Carrying collar 1. Killed him. 10 damage kills him.
Great job.
Nice. And that aura does something too, right? To number
It
2?
will on the start of his turn.
When he starts his turn,
Oh.
yeah.
All done?
All done.
All right. Almond. Oh, you're doing a blast, but you still hit without it?
Well, he's. Oh, okay. But he's stunned. I know that
You had
doesn't matter,
advantage
but
stack. You have, like triple advantage against this guy.
right.
There's a hit.
Okay, and I'm done. I'm not gonna
Enrico.
re-stun him.
All
So
right,
he's
he's
not-
stunned though.
He's not stunned.
Oh.
But he
Oh,
is
wait, see,
but he's
though.
granting advantage because of fairy
Yeah.
fire.
He is very fired.
But I'm prone, so it's
You're
just
prone.
an even shot,
It'd be
right?
even shot, yep.
Yeah.
Huh, stop there. So why would it give you disadvantage?
Well, that's all right. It's still a hit.
Yeah, he got a 15
you don't
and a 19.
you don't have him targeted, that's why.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
So you hit, gonna roll the damage after you target him. There you go.
Okay, and
Man, those shots are killer.
oh,
Miss.
Spoke too soon.
that's right.
You
That's
dodged
all
him.
right. Here comes my favorite part:
Masuda, your turn.
the meat grinder of tiny little hammers and holy symbols.
All right, we're just gonna. So does a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 does hit.
Hey, what are you barking at?
That's me.
Alright. Roll 3d8, blue.
DC
Oh
14.
my!
Wow.
Holy
Oh.
cow!
I don't think he's gonna live.
Nice.
I don't think he's gonna live through this one. Let's check. So this is a
It's a wisdom save.
wisdom
DC
save.
14.
He's not very wise. Oh shit.
He
So,
made it, but
11
still
11
so
points.
11 damage. That's still enough. Down he goes.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Delete.
That is such a awesome spell.
Especially when we roll 2 8s and a 7.
Yeah.
So we carefully search the room.
Well, fairy fire also illuminates objects. Was anything of interest lit up?
Let me look real quick.
Search the area. Loot the
The
bodies.
big steaming pile of crap with fairy fire on top of it.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot when you took the knights out, you got some treasure there. Knight Lieutenant Bolver carried a pouch containing 150 gold pieces. Each veteran carried 100 gold pieces worth of coins. The thugs each carried 25 gold pieces in coins and gems.
Ooh.
And additionally, Madame Fiona gives you guys a total of 100 gold pieces reward for convincing her to leave the establishment. You were exactly right.
What about the main guy? What's his face?
Bolver, he had
Yeah.
150 gold.
Oh, all right. He didn't have like a magic item or anything
No.
awesome on him.
No. Chris, I don't know if
Okay.
you've played AL before, but no.
Yeah, I know. I just keep hoping. It's chasing the dragon.
So do we know which one of the 3 tunnels?
Yeah, you're able to remember the directions and it's straight ahead from here. I'm checking for the treasure here real quick. Carrying crawlers. Nope, they don't have any treasure in their pile of dung and garbage there. So you come to the library. You know you've reached the library when the passage comes to a dead end with an iron wrought trapdoor clearly visible in the ceiling of the passage. The trapdoor has a lock built in, though it is old and rusted, likely from moisture. How would you like to open it?
Can
Check
I
for
try
traps.
to
First of
use
all,
my,
I'll listen.
No sound.
No,
No sound.
let Josh check for traps.
No
first.
sounds, no traps.
I'm going to try to open it.
Okay, make a
My,
dex check
I have a.
with your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, expertise bonus as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll my stealth because it's the
You
same.
just roll d20, or yeah, you could just roll stealth. 16. Okay. The lock breaks. It's too old, and you're gonna have to actually break it open.
I did his strength check.
20. You were able to break the thing open. It opens up in the back of a storage closet that has seen little use within the library. So now you gotta search the library to find the sage. How do you want to do that?
With my massive perception.
Okay. Anything else you want to do while you're searching?
Look for treasure.
Be quiet and.
Okay.
I want to stealthily look for anything of value.
Okay. Everyone make a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Okay, 16, 20, 14. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Group check, you make it.
5. All right.
It takes you just 20 minutes to find him, and he is surprised by you when you guys do find him. He didn't hear you coming. He's got a small lamp in one corner of a library. He's passing the time reading a book. He looks up startled. Who are you?
We're here to rescue you.
Oh. How? How did you get in?
Well,
Through
we
the
got in
tunnels.
through a teleportation circuit. We got it through the tunnels here. We're hoping we can find a way out. You wouldn't happen to know a way out, would you?
I'm not sure I should really leave or not.
We're
What
going.
reservations do you have?
I don't know. That green dragon's out there.
Well, he's not out there right this minute.
He's
and-
not in the sewers. And
We're planning on
your
getting you out of Phlan. So
Okay,
you do
you
not have to
guys
worry about the green dragon anymore.
can make one check, so be careful. Persuasion check. You can use all your guidance and inspiration, all that good stuff if you want.
Lose our face again?
I
Kirk,
think
do you
I'm the
wanna-
only one that. Yeah, absolutely.
And
I'll
actually, you have advantage on this one.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, you don't even need to use inspiration for that.
Oh, excellent. Okay, here we go. Persuasion.
Oh, can we cast
Did
guidance
not
before we
give
do
me
it?
advantage. God dang
Can we
it.
cast guidance?
You could have, but he already rolled it. But that's okay. You rolled high enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said be
Obviously,
careful.
that's
Even higher. God, now it does it. This thing is just...
All right, you guys persuade the Lord Sage to go with you. He says, "Oh wait a second." He goes in the closet and he grabs an item, brings it with him. It's a robe. It's got eye-like patterns embroidered upon its dark blue cloth, and he says, "This is valuable magic. It's yours for rescuing me if you get me out of the city alive."
Okay.
What kind of valuable
What
magic?
kind of robe is it?
It's a
Robe
robe
of
of
eyes.
eyes. Robe of eyes, he tells you.
What does it do?
Wow.
It does. Let's see here.
It gives you like true sight, maybe.
No,
But-
I think it gives you like dark vision and advantage on perception checks or something crazy like that.
I already have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
Robe of eyes. The robe lets you see in all directions, and you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. You have dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. You can see invisible creatures and objects, as well as see into the ethereal plane out to a range of 120 feet. The eyes in the robe can't be closed or averted. Although you can close or avert your own eyes, you are never considered to be doing so while wearing this robe. So that's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
A light spell cast on the robe or a daylight spell cast within 5 feet of the robe causes you to be blinded for 1 minute. And this one's a special one that goes beyond what's in the book. This one will glow faintly when within 100 feet of a source of strong elemental power, such as the gate to an elemental plane or a formidable elemental creature.
Cool.
So it'll be important that
sounds
you write
nice.
all that
I'd like
down, and I'll email it to you. You'll want to put that all on your cert if you get this. I mean, all on your adventure record if you get this robe, since it's not like a standard robe. Okay.
Anyone can wear it now, right? And
Right.
without like without taking it.
I'll watch it, he says.
Okay.
He wants to get out
Oh.
first.
Oh, the Lord
Yes.
Sage. Okay, he's
Yeah.
taking it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Why you gotta do us like that? Come on.
I guess we haven't earned it yet. for getting him out.
I guess here's my question, and Tom, can we leave these two safely in the library while we go rescue, or would it
Yes.
be?
You could if you want.
Well,
if you
I
get
mean,
if you get separated from him, you might be in trouble, but you could.
It seems like it was hard to get into the library. Maybe we should take him back to the
Yeah,
that
take him back
gnome's
to the
shop.
tavern where the gnome is.
Okay, the
Yeah.
cracked
Okay.
crown. You can
Yeah.
leave them both at the cracked crown.
I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So the last one is Giselle, and all you know about Giselle is that she's at the Stojanau gate.
Alright.
And even though we don't need it, I suggest we do our final short rest before we go into the keep.
Yeah,
Replenish
agreed.
key and maneuvers and all that good stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Is that
none
okay,
of us-
Tom?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Maybe I don't want to take a nap, Kirk.
Song of
that.
rest. You don't have to.
No, but everybody. Oh no. Yeah, Song of Rest plus 1d6 if you use a hit die. Nice. You're only down 1 hit point.
Hey Josh, if
Yes.
you just drag that text onto one of your quick bars, then you can just click it anytime you want to do Song of Rest, and everyone can see what it does exactly.
All right, guys. There's Song.
Maybe he likes telling people what he's doing for him.
I know. I really want them to know that it's me that gave them that extra 6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Extra 6. You're being a little generous, aren't you?
Well, that's what Kirk.
Usually
rolls,
it's
a
1.
6.
Yeah.
I focus on the good ones.
Okay.
Let's
Enrico, are you
sneakily
healing up?
go to the keep.
Yeah.
I should be healed up.
Yeah.
I didn't take any damage in there.
You have 8 wounds right now.
from the last fight.
You know what? I will, hold on.
Want a second win before your rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is, yeah, so that's 11.
Yeah.
So I'm full.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saving hit dice for.
Yeah, I don't know either. But you might as well use your.
Well, Thomas, because you said he was a bad player earlier. That's why.
I don't know
Oh,
how
shit,
many
that was
hit dice it takes to heal my soul, Kirk, but
That was a text on my phone. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to repeat that.
Really, what's funny, Kirk, is he said that I don't need the crutch of inspiration that you need.
That's yeah. That's what it was. All right, you get to the jailhouse, right? That's where you're going.
Yes.
So the gate is unoccupied. You know the castle's occupied. You can see lights, you can see guards moving around, all that stuff beyond. But there's actually no one manning the gate. Pretty secure here in this thicket enshrouded city. Breaking the office is easy enough. You get your thieves' tools, you break it open the door. Inside, it's a normal office with one exception. There's no members of the guard here. You sift through the papers on the duty officer's desk and you find paperwork indicating that Giselle has been relocated to a newly developed cell block beneath this station. It also indicates that she is to be thoroughly interrogated. So
I do all my women.
you are on the ground level of the gatehouse, and it says she's to be taken below the gatehouse.
So
So
we'll
we'll
look for a way
search
down.
for a trapdoor or
Yeah,
something.
you go searching all around for trapdoor. You find below the duty officer's desk a not so cleverly hidden trapdoor. So you push that aside. You're able to open it, and it reveals a set of iron rungs that lead down 30 feet into the earth to a wide earthen passageway. The passageway heads towards the castle. It's 10 feet wide, 10 feet high. It's got sturdy wood supports built into it about every 20 feet, and it's long. It goes as far as 120 feet plus that you guys can see. You start heading that way when about a minute or so down the passageway, several hundred feet you think at least, you notice that, Almond, you notice that there's an odd discoloration in the stone of the passageway. It's noticeably darker in one section, about 5 feet long, on the wall to your right.
So we search for traps. See
Okay.
if there's some sort of a fire spell or something.
Mm-hmm. You don't find any traps at all. The only thing you see is that discoloration in the stone.
Can we hop over that spot?
It's on the wall to your right, so you won't have to touch it to go by it.
Do you think it's a secret door?
I think it's a creature. Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that could be. Is there a check, a skill check that we can make to see if that would be caused by a creature?
It wasn't caused by any creature that you know of. A dwarf might be able to tell you a little bit more with stone cutting, but none of you are dwarves or have belts of dwarven kind, right?
Right.
I'm a gnome. We're pretty close.
Give me a few minutes and I can cast Detect Magic to see if that reveals anything.
Actually, you don't need a few minutes. I'll take out my wand and I'll cast Detect Magic if you want me to do that.
Very good. You want to do that?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll do it.
It is magical. That discolored spot of stone is magical. It's a conjuration effect. Whatever magic it is. You can't tell what it does, though. You need to like identify or something to know what it does.
Okay.
We've got a wizard, don't we?
Masuda, do you have identify?
I do have Identify.
The rogue
Identify work on-
The rogue looks at it too, and he thinks that if it is a trap, he might be able to disable it with a.
Identify requires that I touch it. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the rogue
I'll
might be able to disable it with a relatively high check. You think?
What do I roll?
Could
Is
could
that
he be given
thieves'
assistance?
tools?
It's a dex check. Yes,
one is the rogue?
yes, you may assist him.
Is it thieves? Do I use thieves' tool to
Yeah.
disable traps?
Yeah,
okay.
you do.
And I'll
Who's the
assist to
rogue?
give you advantage.
The rogue
Give me
Who's the
is
miss?
Gimbal.
Yeah, me.
Don't
Give
roll
me-
yet. Don't roll yet, Gimbal.
Okay, I'm not rolling yet.
So you get your guidance, and
Okay.
you have
Good.
and you have advantage.
All right, so hopefully this will work.
Yep.
It did.
23.
Nice.
All right.
Had a kid.
You are positive you have it disabled. You better pass
good,
quickly.
guys.
You think?
We pass it quickly,
Okay. You
and I'll go first.
You did disable it. The trap does not go off. And you can proceed on down the passage.
I
Good
do a
job.
shoulder roll.
Nice job. Just for your reference for future, that was a cloud kill trap.
Ooh, that would
Oh.
have sucked.
Yeah, it would have been bad. All right. Good job. The passage opens up ahead into a much larger space. A soupy mist fills the area ahead of you, making it impossible to see the entire space. The mist has an acrid smell like burnt tar, and it becomes stronger the closer you go or the further you go down the hall. So you're in a 10-foot wide hall. It's getting just shrouded in mist as you walk, and it's starting to smell like tar. Do you want to keep going?
Well,
Yeah.
we got to. Can we? Do we have a check we can make to discern what could be making this tar-like smell?
Nope.
Okay.
Nachos.
It smells like tar. You think someone's burning tar.
Smells
Sure.
like Juan
I bet
Reach's
it's,
underwear after a week.
I bet it's part of the interrogation techniques.
I had nachos tonight.
Continue
So-
forward.
All right.
Line up.
As you move into the mist shrouded area, the tar smell is just overwhelming. And then you hear a slamming gate drop down behind you in the passageway. You turn and
Oops.
look, and you can see it's just an ironwork lattice gate that's closed off the passage behind you. And let me give you a map.
I may have been mistaken about that smell. What it meant.
One girl I met at a concert had a vagina that smelled
Hey,
that. Oh.
stop it.
Yeah,
There's a limit.
why you don't want to have to you don't have to put the warning tag in front of this.
The warning tag's already in front of it, but there's not enough warning for what he was about to say, I'm pretty sure. There's some things I don't want to hear.
Look, maybe this pod or not podcast, but this stream might help a young lady who might be going through a confusing time.
Yeah, it
Kirk might
not.
have just said, if you would have let him finish, he might have saved a life.
He might have said something really profound. Okay,
Well,
this
if it
happens
smells
when
that bad,
Almond
you
gets
know.
to there. So the rest of you guys, put you where you want to be when he gets there. Let's see if I have this shared yet. I think I shared it. There you go. If I didn't, I am now. So the 10-foot wide hallway you were coming down is what's to the right on the map. Alman is placed where the lead person would be in the party. So put the rest of you guys where you want to be relative to him. I think everyone's there. Yeah. Okay.
So where's the grate?
So the grates in the floor, one just comes into view with Alman. It's basically like a cattle gate that you see on the ground over a road. There's a bunch of bars across a hole in the floor is what it is.
Oh, I meant the grate that fell behind us. Like how far
Oh,
back?
the one that
can
fell
we-
behind you? It is, well, put all you guys on the map. I'll show you where it's at.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Blue.
Blue. Are you there, Blue? There you go. Okay. And then,
I moved him because he wasn't answering.
okay.
I just had a feeling that's where he wanted to be.
Okay, so the gate is the first line closest to you of that square I drew. Okay, and then what you see in the room, first you hear a voice, similar to the voice that you guys were hearing, the disembodied voice in the city. It says, "What have we here? Heroes? Excellent. We have need of such entertainment as you bring." The mist begins to clear, affording you a better view of the chamber you're in. A large pit. The chamber you're in is a large pit. The sides rise 20 feet to a steel lattice that allows you to see the chamber above, but keeps you enclosed. Hanging on one wall of the pit from chains is an unconscious woman dressed in shattered uniform of the Black Fist, probably Jasail. In the pit with you is a large blue toad-like humanoid, or two of them, with wicked hooks protruding from their clenched fists. They're about the size of large
Slots.
ogres, and they're flanked on either side by members of the Black Fist. You put them on the map.
I did the Sorcerer's Isle adventure where we fought the Slod.
If anybody has any spells or key or maneuvers at the end of this fight, you're getting punched in the mouth.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Just for that, I'm not using maneuvers. Whole
I
fight.
knew you would. I knew you would say that.
God dang it. Oh, hey, I'm going ahead at 1.
Gibbles had a tough night tonight. He did
Man,
save my life, though.
Isn't that a
My
tough
rolls
night?
have
He's
been-
done well.
Well, I got a couple good persuasion checks. That's
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
his attack rolls, he's hadn't had a lot of luck.
no.
The last
couple good
paragraph is what you hear
attacks.
next. Allow me to introduce Vincent, the jailer. If you can defeat him and no one has, I'll allow you to leave. And Vincent steps forward. He's the blue slot number 1, actually. There. All right. First to go is Masuda.
Leo. Okay. So range on.
You guys rolled some good initiatives there.
Except for me. It's the one who gets an advantage by going before the enemies.
Oh, let me put her on the map. I don't know if I even have a miniature for her. I don't.
Hey, I gotta take my daughter in. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, that always hurts when they make a wisdom save and they have a -2.
Ah, it sucks.
What was the spell?
Suggestion.
Oh,
He's about to be my best friend.
are y'all done?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kudor's gonna go to Alman again.
Okay.
They're good buds now.
Oops. Let me move this back up to the top of the initiative order here. Okay, Juanrico.
All right, give me a sec. So it was Slad 1 that you shot at, right? Or trying to suggest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the named guy. He's the leader.
All right. I wouldn't know that. Why is it
You're still
I'm
prone.
attacking with this?
You're still prone.
You could have gotten up, man. You didn't have to crawl all
Yeah,
the
you
way
didn't have
here.
to crawl
Yeah.
over here. There, I fixed that
but
for you.
I think both of them were 13s that you rolled, if I
Yeah.
remember.
You did
watching.
hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. 16 hit.
16 does hit.
And I am going. No. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do anything else. That's all I'm gonna do.
Kirk is getting into his car and driving to your house right now. So he can punch you in the
no,
face.
'cause
No,
I'm
he's
wait-
saving it till he gets stunned.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Kirk to
Your
do
turn, Blue.
something. So
When Kirk's philosophy is during the first initial fight to spend as many key points as he can, we know how he feels about the big boss fights at the end.
that's not true, Josh. Because Kirk will spend every resource he has on the first turn, regardless.
Tom, can you take the prone off me too?
Sure. Everyone else should look at your conditions, make sure you're not prone.
Nobody else is.
Blue's tucking his kid in, so he'll be back shortly. Veteran 2 will
Alright,
go.
well,
Are
actually,
you
that was
back?
Roland who did that, and I'm back. But
All right, go for it.
But I'm not blue. It was
Oh.
Roland who tucked his kid in.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't
Okay,
think
Blue,
Blue's
go ahead.
been back. I don't think Blue's
Hey,
been here.
So, my War Priest bonus action, it gives me a bonus attack. Can I use that as for a guided bolt, which is an attack action?
No.
No.
You can't, because it's a spell.
Yeah, and not only that, let's see, you're War Priest, right?
Right.
Let's see here. Feature War Priest. So you get that bonus action only when you use an attack action.
So you get 2 attacks.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Okay, so
You couldn't do, you couldn't do a spell
All right.
and take it.
Well, my action is going to be to cast Spirit Guardians,
All right, nice.
and I'm going to move a little bit, but not a lot.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be in the middle of everything. I got a lot of movement, so I'm gonna go there. Let's see here. Control. Double click.
Control, yeah, both keys. There you go.
That makes it difficult terrain for them, right? To try to
does.
get in that.
And you can drag it out one more square if you want.
More.
Or one more edge, I mean.
Like that,
So
right?
I put that dot basically 15 feet to one side of you, like that.
Is it always centered on you, or can you?
It always centered on him, yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's difficult terrain for them, and you're done. Next go is Veteran 2. Veteran 2 doesn't like the looks of that.
Angry miniature fairies flying everywhere.
Miniature fairies, which would make them like 2 inches tall.
Wasp-sized fairies stinging and biting and
He-
attacking everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He enters it. What happens? Gonna roll your damage.
He does. He gets attacked by it. The fairies are unhappy.
Boom.
Actions.
He got an 11 on save, so he's gonna take the full damage. Okay, he takes
It's only-
10.
It's only
That's
10.
veteran-
Yeah.
Veteran 2. All right, that didn't turn out the way he thought. He thought those fairies weren't really magical like that. So he's gonna try and kill you. But it takes a double move for him to get there. He's done. Next go is Almond.
Okay, I've got an advantage on the first attack from the bird, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't call him a bird. He is a majestic bird of prey. He is a raptor.
And he
Crit.
critted.
Nice.
He had to show you he is more than a mere bird.
And stunned.
It's hilarious. Every time he stuns the thing that I get advantage on from being an assassin, which
Oh, I didn't put. Hold on, I got a.
Just roll a
I
d20 to the screen.
Yeah. Let me put the effect on him. Okay, so an 11 missed. Oh, can I use my combat inspiration, or did that expire? We didn't.
That would have expired.
Yeah, it would have been. We took a short rest. That's right. Okay. Second attack missed. I'm going to flurry. And he's going to go prone too. Oh, can I take that back?
What are you doing? I have no
I
idea.
was gonna put him prone, but I don't want to take
Oh,
give
yeah,
the range guys disadvantage.
sure.
Okay, and then the fire.
Good night.
Nice. All right.
And go to there and done.
Okay, that was only 2 key. Veteran 1 goes. He's over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll move to there, ready to attack in case anyone gets adjacent to him. So he's ready to roll, and your turn.
All right. So, since we have a stunned critter, I will move up a bit, and I will go ahead and target him. And I'll start with a spell, and I hid my character sheet.
Dex and strength saves. He fails auto.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to do a bonus action spell first. I'm going to do another spiritual weapon.
Go ahead and draw it where you want it.
Okay.
Wow, rolled 2 1s. Crazy.
Of course. That's... Timora is not with me. Oops. That's will be where my spiritual weapon is. And then, since it auto fails saves, I guess I don't know if I have to put it on there anyway.
Woo.
It's a good thing.
Good thing auto failed. Good.
And we'll do that.
What kind of damage is that? Radiant?
Radiant, yes.
All right. Next go, Blue Slad 2. All
Does
right.
it look like it takes extra damage from radiant?
He does not, no.
No.
From D's nuts, though.
Yeah. About ready to get dropped on his forehead.
Blue Slide 2, he goes 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up on you guys. But that was a double move for him to get there. Veteran 3's turn. He comes around to here and attacks Almond. Long sword, miss. Long sword, miss. Short sword,
Nice.
miss. And Gimbal, your turn.
I'm going to cunning action dash to here and attack with my rapier. And I have advantage, which I don't need to click because that should go automatically, right?
Yep, should.
And then I'm going to move 2 more spaces because he does not get opportunity attacks.
And he regenerates 10 hit points.
Well, that sucks.
And then Masuda, your turn.
Alrighty.
Although he's still heavily damaged even with 10 hit points regenerated.
What do I know about Blue Slotty?
They regenerate hit points.
What did you roll there? 27? Oh, Blue Slotty. They're immune to like all... Not immune. They're resistant to all elemental damage. That's their main thing. They also will impregnate you with a slot egg if you're not careful.
Chris knows about that.
Yeah.
Hey.
And for one time, you're not using a euphemism.
Okay.
So yeah, you know that all elemental damage is going to be halved against them. Any lightning, fire, cold, any of the 5 elements.
Okay. I really want to see this work, so I'm gonna try it again. Ah, Lee.
Suggestion, no.
Okay.
All done?
Yeah.
Okay. Next to go is Juanrico.
Am I provoking from Blue Slad 2? I am, aren't I?
You'd have disadvantage if you make ranged attacks.
He can take it as an attack of opportunity coming over here.
All right. He will target you. I think I have just you targeted. Blue Slad 2. Yeah. And what's he got? He attacks with his claw. Crits you.
Oh, good
Someone's
night,
getting pregnant
Thomas.
Take 15 slashing damage.
Oh, and then roll a
A
save to get
make a
an
Constitution saving throw.
buried in your sphincter.
Oh, I hope you fail it, because to be impregnated twice.
That means
Oh
you
no!
Oh, you
no
made it.
baby,
You
no
made it.
veal this meal. All right. Well, now I'm gonna show him what happens when no means no. But I'm gonna show him not on himself, but on the other guy.
Okay.
So here we go. 16 hit.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That hit.
That's more.
That is some damage.
Oh, and then I'm action surging.
Okay.
So.
And dying.
All right.
Down he goes.
So I still have one more attack. So on Slod 2, I'm gonna do. Son of a gun.
Move where you want.
And how? Hold on just a second. So I took 15 wound. I'm going to bonus action and do my healing surge.
All right, Blue, your turn.
So 7.
I'm going to disengage. If I go there, is that out far enough? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I should get that veteran too.
You have
I
to
should
move.
get all 3 of those veterans, right?
No, you have to.
No.
It'll be the radius of the circle here.
It's 3 squares, right? 1,
Yeah,
2,
but-
3.
It's a circle like that.
Okay, but I do get them.
No, you don't get them. Just the blue highlighted squares is what you get. You'll
Shouldn't
get-
it be? It's not 15 feet in all directions.
No, it's a circle.
Really?
No.
It's a 15 foot. I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah, it's not 4th edition circles.
Which I liked 4th edition circles better. It was easier. But
Okay. So it uses diagonals as the second one's 10 feet.
yeah,
Oh wow,
It's
that's
a
really weird.
circle.
'Cause that's the only thing like that in 5th edition, huh?
no, I think all spells that have a radius do an actual radius. Like
But
a
when you
circle,
move,
a circular radius.
move isn't handled that way. Okay.
Yeah, but move's different. Yeah.
All right. So am I getting this veteran 1 in it?
No, he's out. You need to move back, and you can get the 2 veterans if you want.
Oh, if I'm here.
Yeah, that'll get both of those. No, I only get one of them. You gotta move one more back. There you go. Now you got 2 of them.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I need to put it in another. Can I make another circle? Is that how it works?
Don't do the control thing. Instead, right-click on the screen. Click on the thing that says pointers near the top left,
Right.
and then click a
Cross it.
circle. Yeah. I think that'll work. I think it'll keep your old one. We'll see.
I put it right there.
Yeah.
Attack this guy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's not worth channeling my divinity for. We'll let that one go.
Okay. Veteran
my turn.
2 is going to take some damage. Gonna roll up his damage.
Okay.
Here's
Spiritual
his
Weapon. Spirit
wisdom
Guardians.
save. Failed it. So he takes the full 12. Okay. And now he tries to go after you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Target you. Sword attack. Miss. And miss. And short sword. 19 hit
Ah, just barely, yeah.
for 7 piercing. DC 10 con save.
DC 10 con save.
For
Okay.
concentration.
Oh, yeah. Concentration save.
So there's not a minimum to the damage you have to make that
Oh,
con
shit.
save?
Can I channel divinity for that?
I don't think Channel Divinity works for
It's
saves,
plus,
does it?
it's just plus 10 to hit, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I lose concentration.
Yep.
That sucks.
Or oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I think Kirk could have given him inspiration on that check before, but
Oh, yeah.
you have to do it before.
Nice job, Kirk. Thanks for making us lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it here.
Alman, your turn.
Take your attack of opportunity, and I'm going to avoid getting within Veteran 1's range because he had an attack ready, correct?
He did. Missed you.
Okay, and then I'll use my inspiration.
Hit. Second stunning check. Ooh, save twice. Did you step?
No, I got 45 movement. I have plenty of move.
Crit? Oh, no, he made a save. Sorry, I thought you critted him.
Well, I didn't announce I was flurrying, so I am done.
Alright, next go is Veteran 1. Ah, he was over there readied, so now he's going to take his turn. Heal target Veteran 1 Alman, and attacks with his longsword again, and short sword. That hit for 4 piercing, and he's done. Next go is Roland.
I may regret this, but we'll start with.
What happened when we killed him that he was going to let us go?
You just hear a disembodied laugh. Nice crit. What were you
Yeah.
attacking? Rapier. Nice.
Yep. Where is that? There we are. No.
You look around, you look up at the cage above your head, and you can see a disembodied dragon head, and there's like a whole retinue of guards around him. Looks like an illusion that you're seeing, and the guards are all pointing and making bets and stuff like that.
Well, I didn't mean to attack. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I didn't want to attack him. Sorry, that was a mistake.
So when you do your damage, make sure you hold down the shift key, because otherwise it'll be a regular damage this time.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And then for bonus action, since I can't get it over here, I'll move here and I will attack the veteran there.
Where are you moving to? Are you going
the spiritual weapon? I would move.
Oh, the spiritual weapon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Roll the damage, and I'll put it on.
Okay. Oh, I'm not supposed to get the D6. Sorry.
It's okay. I can see the 5 there, plus 4, so
Yeah.
I think I gotta
So
subtract 5.
4 less damage.
Got it.
All right.
Okay, after you is Blue Slad 2. Blue Slad 2 is going to let Alman have it before he gets stunned by Alman. So he has regeneration, which kicked in automatically. He has multi-attack. He makes 3 attacks, 1 with his bite and 2 with his claws. So he will do his bite first. Oops. Sorry, Alman. I have to hit for you to actually take the damage. Let's see if I hit. Oh, I critted, so you'll take the damage
good.
again. Let's see. I'm going to hold down. So you took 14 as another 2d6.
2d6, yeah.
So I'm just going to roll 2d6 to the screen, and you have to add them to your guy. So 7 more to your guy.
Okay.
You have to do that manually. That was his bite. And then his claw attack is a hit for 8 slashing. Constitution saving throw.
And I'm impregnated.
Oh, that's not good.
Nice.
Let's see here what this does.
Now I know why you
Yeah.
liked it, Chris.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Did,
We're gonna
did
have
you
a
and Chris
shower
enter
after
into a
this.
pact? We're both going to get pregnant together.
You know what? It's
You
legal
are
now.
infected with Chaos Phage. While infected, you can't regain hit points. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 10 every 24 hours. If the disease reduces your hit points to 0, you instantly transform into a slot.
Oh, so I'm not impregnated?
Well, you're diseased and you cannot regain hit points.
No, that's a different. That's a different
It's
type of slot
really a
than
bad
infect.
thing for you. That was his first claw attack. His second claw attack is a miss. That's it for him. Veteran 3's turn. Where's he at? Over here. Well, we'll go after this little gnome thing. Attack Skimble. Long sword. Crit. 10 damage to Gimble. And then miss. And then short sword. Crit again. For 10 more damage, Gimble. Oh man, the bets are going furious now after those hits. Gimble, your turn.
Cunning action, disengage. 1, 2, 3.
Did you say I can't heal?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
said.
good.
You cannot regain hit points until you're no
And-
longer diseased.
I'm going to attack veteran 5 or veteran 2. Rapier
Hold
attack.
on. Does he get a bonus to that save because we have a paladin in the party?
What are you even talking
Or
about?
no, we don't have a paladin. I'm sorry. We've got a priest. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, it should count, right?
The light of Garl, glitter of gold, shines brightly. Especially in times like
And-
this.
I'm going to continue my movement.
All done?
You guys know that sharks are just
No.
retarded dolphins, don't you?
Let's do it to your turn.
Okay, Fukuro is going to help me against the blue sod. This poor wretched creature had an opportunity to be my friend. He passed it up.
He had his chance. He had his chance.
That is awesome.
Guiding bolt, nice.
Oh, yeah, it does do 46. I'm casting it as a 3rd level spell, so it should do 66.
Yep. Nice.
The next attack against it has advantage.
Nice. Okay. After your turn, Wanrico, you have advantage on your first attack if you go after the blue slot.
Oh, well then, how could I not? Ah! Hold on. Doggone it. There we go.
You forgot to hit advantage. So roll a d20 to the screen.
Oh, I'll just...
Just a regular d20, just... no
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay, so you hit, no crit though.
19.
Nice.
And he's heavily damaged. I am going to... Let's see. Kirk, you don't have him stunned or anything, though, do you?
No.
No. He's got me stunned in the anus.
Nice. Well, I give him the high sign for doing that. Doing me that solid. Okay, so that's a 23, and I did that
That's a
so
hit.
that I can... Right. And then... let me roll the damage. So 19 points of damage, because that 8 would be damage too, and he needs to make a DC 16 strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay, I added the extra 8, and here's his strength saving throw. 14.
All right, he's knocked down.
Okay.
Have
Fails
at him.
strength saves, but makes wisdom saves. It's messed up.
All right.
I dip my arrows in poison.
Blue, your turn.
All right, we will start with the spiritual weapon.
From Josh's poisoner kit.
What's gonna miss, right?
That's on veteran 2. That
At least
means
somebody's
yes.
getting some use out of it.
That's
I will,
right.
yeah, sorry, Inventor 2. And let me target him while I'm at it. How's that?
You
that
had
work?
him for a second. Now, there you go.
Did I untarget him?
There you got him.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him with my Warhammer.
Okay.
So as to avoid disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus attack, War Priest
Oh,
attack.
wait. Stop.
I missed him with the...
Yeah, you already used your
Previous
bonus
one,
action,
didn't
though.
No, the spiritual weapon attacks by itself, doesn't it?
No, it's
But
bonus.
it's a bonus action.
Every round. Yeah.
Every round? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, all done?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
crazy. I thought it was a bonus action to move it. It's a bonus action to
move
attack
it.
with it?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Interesting.
Still pretty cool.
On your hit on guess this fun.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere?
You can move it and repeat the attack. See what? It doesn't really say, does it? Okay, yeah, I guess I'm not moving. No.
Okay. Veteran 2. Man.
Well,
Spiritual weapons all around. You could get to there, then to there, then to there. He'll do that. Then he attacks blue from there. It's got blue targeted, so long sword hit for 5. Long sword miss, and short sword miss. And good thing spiritual weapon is not concentration, so you don't have to make a concentration check. Almond, your turn.
Okay, I'm attacking Blue Slud, who's prone. Jesus.
He's not good. He's not going giving an easy.
God. And one more.
Got him.
And that used 3 more key. That puts me down to 1.
All right. But the blue slide stun. Make sure you put the stun on Almond. And then veteran 1's turn. Veteran 1 right there by Almond. He will attack Almond with his longsword.
Oh, good. Take me some more hit points.
Take 11. Hit again for 7. And miss. Now, Almond, remember you cannot regain hit points. So if you go unconscious, it's going to be a bad day for you. Roll.
So, Josh, does that mask do anything for hit points?
That
I mean,
didn't
for disease?
No,
Okay.
it allows me to re-roll or to automatically succeed on a save once per day.
Okay.
It does not help him at all.
No, I didn't know if you could put the mask on him if that would help him out. Probably have to be attuned to it, so I think I'm just trying to cheat.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, even if he can't regain hit points, we could still stabilize him, couldn't we?
Yes, you could.
I just don't want the slad to take away the glory that I'm going to
Nice.
feel when I kill him.
Roland killed him. Nice job, Roland.
Nice.
And you're free to move wherever your speed can take
Yeah.
you. Go ahead. Don't wait for us. You can do that whenever you want. Veteran 3's turn.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Veteran 3 comes here to attack Juanrico. Veteran 3 untarget.
Oh, I should have.
Target you.
Sorry.
Longsword attack. Sword attack. Hit. For 8, Juanrico. And then short sword. Missed you. And the next is Gimbal.
Alright, I'm going to attack Veteran 2. Rapier attack. look at all of that damage. And now I'm going to disengage.
Masuda, your turn.
All right. One of these people is gonna be my friend. You there? Approach. Dang it! Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Enrico. Oops, sorry. Enrico.
All right, I know. We're going to see how hurt I am.
You've taken 15.
You were pretty quick on that, Alman.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the
Is
combat
that sort of
tracker.
subject for you?
No, just looking at the combat tracker.
I am gonna. I'll take an attack of opportunity from him.
Okay.
Move back here.
Veteran 3 attacks with his longsword and misses you.
Okay. Then veteran 2 looks like he's in bad shape, so here's hoping. 16 hit him?
Nope.
Does a 22
Yes.
hit him? And 17 points of damage.
Dying.
He's down. And veteran 1 is going to get a taste, maybe.
If you have any more, can you knock him prone, Chris? Nice.
I can crit him.
Ouch.
Yeah, too bad I didn't. 18. No, because I can only use that once per attack, right?
Correct.
My maneuver, yeah. And Kirk, I used it to hit the other guy that I
No, it's
just killed.
not once per attack action, once per attack.
Oh, so I can use it here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
hells yeah. So another 7 points of damage, DC 16, strength check.
That was on veteran 1.
Yeah.
Another 7. Got that. Strength check, DC, whatever. He
16.
makes it. All right. After Enrico
Nice
is
try.
Blue.
He's a dick.
Move the spiritual weapon over here. Let's see. Can you do it? Attack with the spiritual weapon.
Miss.
Man, I am not doing so great. Alright, well, since I'm holding my Warhammer, I'm going to have to move adjacent to him. Let's see. Go right there. We'll attack with my Warhammer.
Miss. Okay.
You know what? Let me. I was going to catch out Divinity
You
on
bet.
that one.
You bet.
Alright. So assuming a 19 hits,
It does.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, and that's on veteran 3. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. After you is Alman. You hit. 6 damage.
The last one.
Stun him.
Out of key.
Hit again. See if you get a crit. You don't. Damage.
No. That was well, I guess I accidentally. That was a save he rolled, not.
Okay. Roll a d20 to the screen. See if you get a crit. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, second attack.
I don't know that you did the damage yet. And that was your third attack, and that's your fourth attack, or third attack. Okay, got it.
No, Tom. That was a save. I've only rolled 2 attacks. I accidentally rolled the stun save for
No.
him twice.
You can see there's 3 damage if you look up. Since your turn started, there's a damage there,
Oh,
there, and there. There's 3 damages.
okay. I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay. He's barely hanging on still, it looks like. You got anything else to do?
Nope.
Okay, next to go is veteran 1. He attacks Alman.
He's stunned.
Oh, he's stunned. Then Roland, your turn.
Alright, well, I'm actually going to move here first. And then I shall attack.
Miss.
Oh, God. All right, then I'll move my spiritual weapon and have it attack as well. Oh, wrong spell.
Hit. Okay. Next is Veteran 3. He's got one Rico targeted, but he's got blue right in his face. So he'll switch to blue. Attack with his swords. Long sword. Hit. For
Kirk and Veteran 1
big
is
damage.
is
And then
stunned.
miss.
Yes.
And then miss. And then Gimbal, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to attack Veteran 1.
Wow.
God dang it.
That's a dodgy stunned veteran.
Yeah, I know.
Are y'all done?
I'm going to move back, and he was stunned, so I don't need to use my bonus. So I'm going to give one Rico combat inspiration.
All right. Can you click on it so you can see what it does?
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
Nope. I
Alright.
clicked on the wrong thing, sorry.
That's
Hold
all
on.
right.
I'm gonna move to here.
I thought you just wanted to show me what Kirk couldn't have, which is those extra hit points.
I'm gonna move to here, hold up my hand, palm outward, and say, high five. Yeah.
Okay.
I've commanded him to come give me a high five.
After Masuda is Wanriko.
Anyways,
All right.
Chris, it's essential you can add a d6 to pretty much
D6.
any roll.
Okay.
To hit, you could roll a d6 for damage,
Damage.
saving throw, armor class. Everything's an extra d6.
19 hits.
Here you go. So you have it next time. Just copy that into your
Okay.
quick reference thing.
Thank you.
You bet.
19, is he still up?
No, he's dying.
No, he's dying.
Oh, good night if I would look. Man, reading
Right,
is...
the text window over
nice.
there.
Yeah, that's so weird. Books, check them out. All right, so I'm going to take a shot at Veteran Trace.
Okay.
So that's a 26.
That's a hit.
Ah, don't kill him. That's my bro.
Well, your bro is about ready to then take 8 points of damage, and then he is
Roll an extra d6 of damage.
okay, so take 8 more damage
Okay.
and a DC 16 strength check,
Okay. Failed that. And,
and
5
another
more.
5 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he's prone.
Okay.
With his hand still up, trying to high five.
Oh, he'll
While on his
get up.
back.
He'll get over there. He's gonna make that high five if it kills him.
It may.
It probably will.
Did you add that
I
extra
did.
damage?
I did.
You did. So
You
got
guys
that.
are able to take him out, no problem. Because he will be ineffective on his next turn, and then you guys can take him down. Okay.
Dude, I'm up high, not down low. Come on.
When the dust
Down far.
clears and the smoke clears, literally, you see the room above is empty. Whatever was up there was an illusion, watching you guys. You see hanging on the far side of this cage is Giselle. She's unconscious, and probably at 0 hit points.
Or as Kirk likes to call her, ready.
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I've got. Oh, okay. I was going to give her my healing potion since it's useless to me.
Yeah.
Conscious
Why don't I
side.
cast healing word on her? I can cast healing word on her.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll go put my hands on her. I got this.
Now, does one of you
Eventually
clerics
will.
have something to get rid of this disease?
I might. Can I check them out and see if a lesser restoration might?
Yes, it should.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
as
I think
well.
lesser restoration does a disease, right?
It does
Yeah.
disease and poison.
Okay.
Blindness.
So
deafness.
it looks like I have to use a 3rd level slot to do this. But I'll use my 3rd level spell slot and cast
I can
lesser
use a second.
restoration.
I can use a second on it.
Oh, okay. If you got it prepped.
Yep.
Okay. So you remove the disease. Now you can be healed.
Yes, please.
I'll,
And did someone try and heal Giselle?
Yeah, they already did.
You
I
did?
did.
9 points.
She's got 9 hit points? Okay. Jasael comes to, looks around and says, "Who are you?"
We're here to rescue you.
"I don't need rescued. I need that dragon dead. Are you with me?"
Yes.
No, I think we need to get you
No.
to safety. I think
No
we
way.
need to get you to safety. Just
No way. With your guys' arms, we can kill that dragon. Come on.
Maybe another day.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's convince her otherwise.
We need to rally the forces and come back.
Okay.
I cannot.
Another day.
Does-
This fight took it out of us.
Full
Your
power.
superiors have asked us to get you so you can lead a full assault upon the dragon.
One that was successful.
Do any of you have Enmity of the Black Fist from DDEX01-14 Secrets of So-Called Keep?
No. Because
I
I
don't think so.
My warlock does.
Does this character?
No.
Okay. Then don't roll yet. Make sure you get all your bonuses before you roll that roll.
Guidance.
You can make one persuasion check with advantage.
All right.
And guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Guidance. Okay, cast guidance on me.
Done.
Here you go. Done. Cantrip.
All right, we good? All right, here we go. Persuasion.
Advantage. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, I cast suggestion on her.
14. It's not too bad.
Hold on. Was that a saving throw? No, it wasn't saving throw.
No, it wasn't saving throw. It was you making a persuasion check. Do you have a suggestion slot left?
Yes, 1.
Didn't you already cast? Oh, right. You have 4, 3, 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do it?
Yes.
Go
Oh,
for it.
well, she has to make her save
Want me
first.
to roll the save? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll d20 because I have to look up what her stats are. And she fails it. What's your suggestion?
Okay, I suggest that she submit to our plan to help her escape, or to escape from Phlan, and that she help us in this endeavor.
That sounds reasonable. I'll do that.
Oh,
Okay.
good job.
Yeah, good thing, because you would have lost thousands in gold and some XPs if you didn't. So
you wouldn't know how to get out of town, would you?
She does. She tells you how to get out of town. She found, when she was still in the Black Fist, she found the Red Wizards were digging under Valhingen Graveyard a tunnel toward Valhevo Keep, and she found the terminus of that tunnel when they broke through the keep. And that tunnel and its various passageways leave out of town, so she can lead you out of town. You guys can round up.
Let's go get the others.
Yeah, you can round up the others, and everyone. Well, you automatically make this check. Alman automatically makes it, and someone else is observant too. I think.
Yeah, I have a 20 passive.
Renee is also observant.
Yeah, you guys are insanely observant. You pick up a shadow as you're heading back from the gatehouse towards picking up Madame Fiona and the Lord Sage. You recognize the man trailing you. It's Ellison Behringer. He was the scroll thief
Yes, I remember.
that you guys tracked down to the Black Dragon lair. He was stealing scrolls from the town for the cult. He promised not to join the cult again. And he swears. He comes up to you and says, "Can you guys get me out of town?"
What will you give us for it?
I have nothing, unfortunately. I'm looking to see if he has anything. I don't think he does anything. Only the
We're
clothes,
heading out of
only the
town
clothes on my
anyway, just
back,
follow us.
and my gratitude.
What is your gratitude worth to me?
Yes,
I'm
we'll
not-
help him.
How nice of a shirt does he have on?
It's pretty nice.
I hate the dragon cult, so
It's
he's
kind
trying to get
of
away
it's
from
kind
the
of a
cult.
fluffy shirt, though.
Does he have a spell book? I would be
Kirk
willing
don't
to
mind.
forget.
He
I would
does
be
not
willing to
have a
help
spell book. No.
before. Ah, well then, if he can give me no useful information, then I don't really like him.
Okay, so
Well,
you're gonna take him
I'm
under
not
your wing,
going to.
Almond?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not going
Yes,
to
I will.
All right.
prevent it.
Okay. So, Jasael goes with you guys out of town. You can, if you would want to, go after the Green Dragon. You know where he's at before you leave town. But
No.
No.
the CR for that encounter is so overwhelmingly insane, you would all die. So, you might not want to. But you can if you
Well,
want.
thanks for the option.
You bet.
Appreciate the option.
Okay.
You know what I love is that this was the
We made a
last
wisdom check.
adventure of season 1. They don't have you go after the green dragon. The green dragon controls Phlan now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just the way of it. I think
Unless
it's
they claim they're going to have a way for you to fight them later. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that green dragon encounter is a challenge rating 20 encounter.
Oh my!
Goodness.
It's
Just
insane.
as an example,
evil.
Gimbal, in our home game, those were like level 13 and 14, the tough ones.
jeez.
Just so you can see it, just for fun. So, let's see if I can turn off that.
Now, if we would have been able to take another short rest, I would have thought.
Oh, you
about
would
it.
have had it.
Yeah.
You're all over that one. So there's the room. Go to your maps, the very last map. And here's the encounter.
And especially very strong.
Sure.
Oh my!
And let me make you see him. There you go.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It's a green dragon more powerful than the white we just fought. 2 cult fanatics, 2 knights, 8 veterans, and 1 red wizard.
Oh, as if we needed another spellcaster on top of the dragon.
Yeah.
Does he have lair actions?
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a party of 7 10th level characters would have a hard time surviving.
Yeah.
Maybe a party of 7 10th level guys could make it, but
Now,
okay.
if it's strong, does it drop half the veterans and half?
No, it's untiered. No matter what
Oh.
level you are, it's that encounter.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys succeed. You get out of the city of Phlan with
Yay.
Jasael, Madame Fiona, and the Lord Sage. You're welcome back as heroes amongst all your factions, and your writs are honored, giving you big rewards and treasure, and the renown when you go into Mulemaster. And you also have a robe of eyes, so your treasure to split up. There's actually no consumables at all. There's only one permanent magic item. That's the robe of eyes. So everyone type in your character name, then your number of magic items, permanent magic items, if you want the robe of eyes, and then roll just a straight d20 roll to the screen.
I actually don't have any magic items.
Oh, well then
I
I'm not
have-
going to.
Yeah, I have no interest in that robe.
It's
I'm
a
not-
rare.
yeah, I'm not gonna roll
It's a
for it.
rare item too.
It's like blue wins.
Would we get a certificate for it?
No.
No.
Do you want it blue?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Blue robe
So
of
what
eyes.
is So what does it mean that it's rare? Is that what are the
Well,
levels?
it doesn't really mean anything in this instance. If you had a certificate for it, it would mean you could only trade it for other rare items.
Is there a way to get a certificate?
Possibly. There's maybe a few left around at game stores and stuff. But I don't have one. I don't know anyone who does.
Okay.
You
Alright,
have
cool.
to have Tom send it to you and sign it.
So let me tell you what it does again, if you want it. You can certainly not take it if you don't want it. So the robe of eyes. You see in all directions, and you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that lie in sight. So it's like you have observant feat.
Oh. So does that increase my passive perception?
Yeah, it goes up by 5.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
You have dark vision to a range of 120 feet. This is nice. You can see invisible creatures and objects as well as into the ethereal plane to 120 feet. So those will-o-wisps, you would have been able to see them the whole time.
That's cool.
The big disadvantage is you cannot avert or close your eyes. So if you ever have to fight any Medusas, which you know there are plenty of those in the elemental campaigns,
I could take it off, I guess.
Basilisks.
you couldn't take it off, but yeah. And then a light spell or a daylight spell cast on you would blind you. And then this one's special in that it glows faintly when it's within 100 feet of a source of strong elemental power, such as a gate to an elemental plane or a formidable elemental creature. So that would
Which-
probably be good in elemental evil.
Yeah,
That'll
for
come
the
in,
last
yeah.
adventure of
Apocalypse.
season 1, that's a nice little touch going into season 2.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, it's cool.
yeah. So the robe of eyes, I'm going to type in what it does here so that you can write it down. Let's see here. So it's whatever's in the DMG plus the following. Okay, there's the extra thing it does. Now, let's get your XPs. So you fought 3 will-o-wisps, that's 450 times 3. 2 shambling mounds, that's 1800 times 2. Fought 2 thugs, that's 450 times 2. You fought, I'm just going encounter by encounter. 3 veterans, that's 2100 total. You fought 2 knights, that's 1400 total. You fought 2 carrion crawlers, that's 700 total. You fought a black pudding, which isn't in here. Look at my monster manual.
There's no extra faction on this, right?
No, this one has just only 1 renown for everyone.
That is enough to get me up to the 3rd level Harper.
Do you have your secret mission completed?
Yeah.
Cool.
I am a 3rd level Zentarum.
How many points do you need to get to the 3rd level?
10.
I need 10 renown and a
10,
secret
right.
mission. And I had 9 with a secret mission.
The black pudding's
Which one did you
1,100.
get the secret mission?
What did you say was?
I'm just adding up. Black pudding's 1,100. 2 blue slots are 2,900 each. And then you also fought 3 veterans there. That's 2,100 more. I think that's everything. Divided by 6. Sorry, 3,180 so far. And then
Sweet.
every one of you gets 100 for Madame Fiona, 100 for the Lord Sage, and 100 for Giselle, so that's 300 more. Okay.
And you got the vine blights and all that.
No, with Vine Blights I missed. Vine Blights.
Alright, I leveled up.
Vine Blights. I think that's under Blight in the Monster Man. It's also not in the back here.
I'm now a level 8 character.
Good job.
Let me take the multi-weapon fighting feat.
Chris, you got to 7, so
Yeah,
Vine
you
Blight's
could level
100
that
each.
next month.
maybe. When are we playing in Tom or John's? No, Tom,
Sunday.
you're running it now, right?
I'm running Sunday.
I will be there with bells on.
Let's see here. It's 200 divided by 6. Okay. What else am I missing, if anything? Let me go back through all the monsters here, just to make sure.
Did we skip any encounter other than the dragon?
Nope, just the dragon. 2 shambling mounds, 3 will-o-wisps, got those. Madame Fiona, you had 2 knights, 3 veterans, 2 thugs.
The 2 vine blights you got
Got the 2 vine blights, added them.
was
2
so
carrion crawlers, black pudding.
the knight was just a second Bolvar because of the very
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's it. So 3,514. 3514 XPs.
3, 5, 1.
And that seems low on a very strong deal.
I know.
Yeah.
3513 XPs.
Any XPs for the mission itself?
Yeah, there was 100 XPs already included.
Oh,
For
okay.
it individually, well, since there's 6 of you, basically 600 XPs per person you rescued. That's kind of low. They should have raised that higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3513. Now the treasure. Mission reward 700 times 6 plus 300 times 6 plus. The emerald on the Shambling Mound. Tears of Virulence Patrol had 400 total amongst them. And that's it. I buy 6. 1,100 gold pieces each.
1,100.
Yep. And Roba buys 2 blue.
Let's see what a poison.
10 downtime days, 1 renown. And that is all. Nicely done, guys. You guys, you 5th level guys, hung in there pretty good. It can be tough when you're
carried our weight.
It can be tough when you're playing very strong, because one of those big monsters comes after you and it can get ugly fast.
We all had very good tactics.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great job.
Yeah, nicely done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a good party.
Yeah, it was a great group.
I just wish I could have made a flawed friend today.
That would have made, I mean, that would have been really nice. Now, what you would have found out, you might have already known this, but slots are magic resistance. So if they ever failed one of those saves, they would have got another one.
Well, I didn't know that, but
Yeah, I
we
know.
made my-
Yeah.
Oh, I did
Hey.
need like a ruling. The spelling, wording, and suggestion says that like they can't do anything that is obviously harmful, but all the examples that are listed in there include harmful to themselves. Can I like suggest that they attack their allies?
I do not know. I'll have to look that up.
Hey Tom, what's your DCI?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll type it in the screen here too. 3100805911.
7,123 away.
I got both my adventures I'm going to run at Gen Con already, so that's awesome. And start prepping those early.
And you said that's a lot earlier than
Oh,
normal.
normally I get them like 2 days before. Yeah.